Hey guys, new video here. This is a one button build that takes advantage of some very nice MTX. So I'm gonna do a map as always, show you how it goes. An Elementalist, double Poet's Pen, Power Siphon, Lightning Warp, and of course Arc is like the main damage dealer here. So I'll try to go around this map, just clear it out. Not the fastest build, but it literally is a one button build. If you put your flasks on your side mouse buttons and you know, you enjoy playing this game while like watching TV or doing whatever else you might want to do, you can play this build. It really is one hand, very smooth, and it's pretty fun, and you get to add some like cool MTX with it because I am Elementalist here. So anyways, the right click is my Power Siphon attack, and every time I attack, well, pretty much every time I attack, I lightning warp to the location. So if you guys have seen Volatile Dead, you know, Unearth, it's pretty much the same thing. And so yeah, you just move all the way around, you kill everything, and it's quite relaxing. If you need more damage like single target, you just hold down the attack button. You can also use Frenzy, things like that. I'll talk more about that later. Let me just finish this map here. Also show an Alba here. Let's see, this is Jewelry or Tempest. I'll go Jewelry. Why not? Let me first get my Chisel here. And the explosions are really nice because I'm using triple Heralds. Once again, Elementalist, as you see, kills the Architect real fast. Let's open this up. And it's quite relaxing. I'd say like one of the most relaxing builds I've played because it is just so so low maintenance. So I'm really enjoying it. Once again, not the fastest if you're all about that speed clear or you want like, you know, the absolute best boss killing. Maybe not like the build for you, but I'd say for anyone who wants to play while doing other activities and stuff, this is perfect. So let me go into the boss here, and so yeah, the boss dies pretty easily as well. I'm pretty sure this can clear like high. This is just a tier 8 burials, but now let's go over the gear and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going full Magic Find with this build. I have a Impulsas non-linked. This is like, you can probably get this for 1.52 exalts. If you want, it really helps a little bit with the clear, helps a little bit because you're doing mostly lightning damage. I have a 2-link here, faster attacks with Power Siphon, and that's what triggers the explosions. You kind of have to like tap it, you can't like hold it down, so you like get into the rhythm of tapping the lightning warp to move around like this, and then you'll get used to that pretty quick. And you can also like hold down your a move to, or like a push to move button if you want to get a little bit extra like maneuverability in there. So every time you hit the Power Siphon, basically you lightning warp, and you really only need a 2-link. You also put Frenzy in here if you want. I'll talk about like the charge generation stuff later. Otherwise, like I just have like random gems leveling in here. Swing Pulses for the chest. The helm, you need some kind of lightning warp duration just to make the lightning warp like go off a little bit faster like this. And then so that's very important. Just who cares about the other stats, just get whatever you can there. Same as the last build video I did, I'm using the same Ventors, the Sadimas, the Goldworms, just a full Bisco's Collar, just a full Magic Find setup, Bisco's Leash as well. So I don't feel like I need to talk about those items because in every Magic Find build you're pretty much looking at the same set of items here. There's nothing really too special you can do, I mean, besides like crazy corruptions and enchants and stuff like that, but that's outside the norm, so we won't talk about that. Other than that, you're using 2 Poet's Pen. One of them is blue, blue, blue. You have an Arc in here. You have increased critical strikes here, and then a lightning penetration. I actually need to vol this. Hopefully, I get lucky with this. Let's see. Where is it? All right. And oh, 2017 bricked. Okay, it feels bad, man. So you're going Arc. Increase critical strikes and lightning pen. Now you might be wondering, why aren't you doing Vol Arc, right? Because Vol Arc's pretty juicy. It buffs up your regular Arc, does a lot of damage, clears really fast, and the reason is because it's bugged right now. If you put a Vol Arc in here and then you look in the toolkit, like let's say this was my Vol Arc, you'll find that when you charge it all the way up with souls, it will not let you cast it. You can't press the button. The Poet's Pen doesn't automatically pause it. And I've been told that I think that this is a bug that they are in the process of fixing, but don't take my word for that. Okay, who knows when it'll get fixed. So that's why I'm using a level 21 arc, much cheaper than a 2120 Vol arc anyways. And so yeah, just use a regular arc for now until they fix that issue. Okay, and the other pen, this this is a lightning warp, so you need a lightning warp. Higher levels does kind of matter because it's like reduced duration, right? So try to get a level 20 if you can. The quality does not matter at all. Actually, let me evolve this one too, because. And oh, okay, no change, so it's 2020. Okay, so just get a highest level lightning warp you can. The quality doesn't matter. Swift affliction as well to make it, because as you can see from the tooltip here, it is reduced duration, 15% there. And then of course less duration, your most important one, right? 49% less duration, and then also, you know, reduced skill effect duration there. So really nice, very easy to get, and especially the Poet's Pen is easy too. You don't even need 12% attack speed. I think if you go for any Poet's Pen, it's 25C each as of last night. And the reason you don't need 12% is because if you have like frenzy charges, you know, if you have onslaught somehow, you're going to be going way above that like 3.7 something attacks per second threshold on your main attack. And when that happens, like, it doesn't really matter for the lightning warping around, but for single target, it might start to skip cast, right? And so for that, it's just like, you might even want like a slower Poet's Pen. You might even want a slower, faster attacks attached to your main skill, actually. So be aware that you can find a Reddit post on that, but basically around like 3.7 I think is the sweet spot for maximum single target. Even if you go over, like I'm way over, I think I'm at like, once I have all my buffs up, I'm like a 4 or something, but like you see, it doesn't really matter for the single target that much, so don't worry too much about it. So the 2 Poet's Pen, another thing you do is I have a friend who's using a weapon swap with 2 more Poet's Pens, and he takes out the lightning warp and puts in a ball lightning pen, and then like whatever else you want for more damages, right? And then that way you'll have a secondary spell casting on top of the boss for single target. That's one thing you could do there. As for the flask, I'm using a diamond flask for more crits, Stibnite Flask of Warding to solve my curse maps. This is astonishing, by the way. Quicksilver of Adrenaline, because like the move speed does affect the lightning warp, because it like takes the distance of when you cast it to like when you would have ran to that location, I guess. It's kind of weird. And so movement speed does matter. That's why like having 10% movement speed boots kind of sucks, but it's just what small price to pay for Magic Find. So Quicksilver, Flask of Adrenaline with the Alchemist prefix. You have an Azubi's Promise just for more damages here, and then I obviously like the Chow's resistances is not bad, because when you go into an incursion, sometimes those turrets, the constructs are pretty painful, so helps a little bit. Experimenter Sulfur Flask of Heat. This is just to solve my freezing and chill issues, and I guess the sulfur is a little bit helpful. I guess is a little bit of damage, a little bit of regen. Why not? So that's about all there is to the build. Not much. The most important things are try to get Impulsive if you can. Doesn't have to be linked, because your skill, your main like triggering mechanism, the attack, just needs like a 2 link, so that doesn't matter. And then get a less duration, or sorry, a reduced lightning warp duration helmet of some kind, doesn't matter what kind. 2 Poet's Pens, and then you're good to go. Once again, all fully Magic Find, because I think Magic Find early on in the league is pretty worth it. Skill tree, going Elementals again to take advantage of. I'm going triple Heralds here just for the effects. Herald of Ash doesn't do much. I mean, your Poet's Pen has some fizz, you know, which will help a little bit, but mostly it's just like for a little bit of extra damages and AoEs, right? So, and it looks cool with the Automaton Heralds. Herald of Ice, same thing, a little bit extra AoEs and overlap damage, and the Herald of Thunder is just a little bit light. Most of your damage is lightning, so I mean, it adds a little bit. So all of these get added a tiny bit. I'm going for Mastermind Discord once again for the Heralds, and then I'm going to Beacon of Ruin and Shaper, just because like these are tried and true, you know, good shocks, good pro lifts, good damages all around, right? Reliable damages all around, I should say. Skill tree is just a basic crit tree. I'm going crit here. I went life. I went full lightning wheel here. I went say like this is also something I really like this, because being able to use overcharge, and overcharge is so reliable for generating every single charge and having it up all the time. I just don't have to worry about curses on hit. I don't have to worry about you know, using Blood Rage, using Ice Bite, using like anything to get my frenzies. And then I mean, I guess like free node right here, and you lose a gem jewel socket, but whatever. So I really like this. You don't have to take this if you don't want to. You can also take you can do Orb of Storms, power charge on crit for power charges if you want, and then for frenzy you can put you can do like Ice Bite, Herald of Ice. You can do what else can you do? You can do a lot of stuff for frenzy, let's just say that. And then let's see, Taking life wherever you can, 4.3k life with full magic find, I think is like not so bad. Life here, resist. Resist were kind of a pain with full magic find, but I'm using jewels. A lot of jewels with resist. Where are they? This one right here. Yeah, 14 cold resist, 12 lightning resist on here. This one is 12% cold resist on this one. This one is just full damages. This one is full damages. I think I have another one that's resist. Yeah, right here. This one is cold resist and cold and lightning resist. So you might need to play around with that. Defenses are pretty good. Acrobatics, phase acro for a good RNG defenses there. Once again, 4.4k plus life here. And you get a little bit, yes, but that doesn't really matter. So as you can see, pretty easy to follow tree here. I'll put the POB in the link below. Mostly, I have to say the build's like okay. It's for what you're getting, right? You get to magic find, you get to play passively without having to worry too much about what else you're doing. So I know a lot of people often says, hey, I want to play a one button build, right? I just want to play casually, or I have physical limitations, and I think this is like pretty much like the perfect build for you. It's pretty nice thanks to the buffs to arc and stuff like that. So that's basically a really quick video here. And is there anything else I'm missing? Leveling, I mean, just like you can level Poet's Pen from level, is it level 12? Yeah, level 12. You can go like Unearth, Volatile, Dead, like the classic combo. I think it's pretty good. And or you can go Arc. Arc is really strong now too. So other than that, not much to the build. Super easy to play, super relaxing, and hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. All right, bye.